Hey there everyone, what is up? What is going on today? It is I, Azure here. Welcome to the very first Rivals of Aether Workshop Character Showcase of 2025. If you guys like what you see from this video then, featuring Mewtwo here, the world's most powerful Pokemon, then be sure to give this video a like down below and to also let me know your favorite moment from this showcase, and as well as we see which Pokemon here once and for all is the actual true ultimate in all of the land. With all that in mind, if you guys like this mod of Mewtwo then as well, be sure to check down below in the good old description box to be promptly redirected then to the Steam Workshop page, where you two here can try out the world's most powerful Pokemon for yourself too, and then some. As you can see, this Pokemon does not play around here when it comes to battling. Here we are now with Mewtwo in all of its ultimate glory, as we try out the basic movement and see what's really going on here under the hood. Like so, in terms of combat prowess. Now then, kicking things off here, we're going to go ahead and try out Mewtwo's basic neutral physical attacks, like so, which are pretty good. Now, why don't we see what that air game is all about before we get on into the real, you could say, meat and potatoes of this. So then, Mewtwo's neutral air, side air, up air, as well as down air. Now, like I said, why don't we get into the real meat and potatoes here and see what Mewtwo's special attacks are like here in comparison to its Super Smash Bros. Counterparts. So first up, neutral special, which is, I believe, Shadow Ball. And we can also charge that up to do a lot more damage. Like so. Now then, Mewtwo's side special, which I believe is supposed to be putting the enemy to sleep of some kind. Now then, Mewtwo's down special. For Mewtwo's down special, it appears to be some sort of counter move, like so. Now then, last but most certainly not least, Mewtwo's up special or recovery move. Let's give that a whirl. The infamous teleport. That's always nice to see here, and always a welcomed addition to any sort of moveset here when it comes to Mewtwo, to really hammer home just how powerful this Pokemon truly is capable of being. Now then, moving right along, why don't we try out Mewtwo's heavy attacks. So first up, it's neutral heavy, it's down heavy, as well as it's up heavy. So with all that in mind here then, why don't we go ahead though and give Mewtwo a proper test drive to truly see if this Pokemon can in fact be crowned the ultimate. So then, let's get our first battle with Mewtwo all set up and underway. Alright guys, here we go now, our first official battle with Mewtwo for ultimate Pokemon supremacy. So far, I'd say we're doing pretty well, all things considered. Aw man, and we lost a life. Oh well, this battle's just getting started. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, Jigglypuff's gonna be our main opponent here. That's for a bit of concern, but nothing that we can't handle, as Mewtwo's power knows no bounds. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, why don't we try and keep this up here? Keep this momentum of ours going. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Wow. That cool lava sure packs a punch. Yeah, let's get you out of here, Jigglypuff. Now then, it's just us and Quilava, as it should be. Yeah, that Quilava is certainly something there, to say the least. You know, it's really something then. It's truly something. Right, now here we are with our second battle here featuring Mewtwo, in our quest to become the world's most powerful Pokemon, without the need of a trainer whatsoever. Yeah, this time I picked the Shadow version of Mewtwo because I thought it always was one of my more favorite designs for Mewtwo. Ever since Mewtwo was originally introduced to the Pokemon series way back in the day. And also, let's be honest here, it looks really cool. Yeah, Jigglypuff's going to be the one that's the most notorious here for the most amount of shenanigans. So we have to focus on them here first and foremost. There we go. Hey, you like that, Jigglypuff? That one was personal. Wow, Mudkip's just not holding back whatsoever, it seems. Now things are getting interesting. Guess it's time to stop messing around now. Barely made it back on the stage there. Let's go, Shadow Ball. Mudkip, don't mess with me. And they almost fell off too. How ironic would that have been? Alright, let's end this now. Almost had him there. Alright guys, it's time we put these Pokemon in their place. There goes one, now just Quilava. Alright, time to wrap this up. And it looks like that's game, as Mewtwo is now one step closer to becoming crowned the ultimate Pokemon. Now that I'm really getting the hang of things here, Mewtwo's an insanely fun Pokemon here to play as. So with all that in mind, let's go ahead and get our next battle featuring Mewtwo all set up and underway. Now it's time to really amp up the stakes. Alright, Mewtwo, let's go. I also like, too, how for the different color variations here as well, it changes everything about Mewtwo. Not just the sprite, but also its attack effects and everything included. It just really adds a lot of more fine detail here. Oh yeah, you like that, Jigglypuff? Where's more that came from? Okay, that one really hurt. Alright, now it's time to take it up a notch. Along with Mudkip and Quilava here, giving us a pretty even fight. Oh yeah, now we're talking. And Jigglypuff's rampage is just absolutely maniacal here. Yeah, Jigglypuff we have to take out first before they take us out. Alright, now things are really heating up, you could say. There we go. That one really hurt. Mudkip, don't even think about it. No, Mudkip, how could you? And wow, would you look at that? Mudkip just, again, for the second time here now, takes us to the cleaners. You know, I'm starting to think that Jigglypuff's not the real enemy here. And that Mudkip actually, in fact, is our true opponent. So with all that in mind, you know what? This time for all the marbles, you could say, guys, we're going to go ahead and duke it out at good old Tempest Peak here and really put this Mudkip in their place. Alright now, guys, here we go in our final battle here with Mewtwo to see once and for all if we could become the ultimate Pokemon. Without even a trainer by our side for that matter. I feel like this version of Mewtwo here, this variant color scheme, could perhaps be a reference to the armored Mewtwo that Team Rocket had when they had captured Mewtwo and convinced Mewtwo to join up with them for a while. Even if it's not, I feel like it's really cool, and I wanted to just feature it here. Yeah. Aside from Jigglypuff, though, Mudkip's going to be our real opponent that we're going to be trying to eliminate here and take out in style. Now, let's go and bring the pain. Come on, Jigglypuff, what was that about? Not cool at all. We'll have to fix that. And things are getting heated up here once again. Alright. How dare you interrupt her? How could you interrupt us like that? Come on, Quilava. Oh yeah, you like that, Jigglypuff? Yeah, these guys aren't going down easy. And what do you know? It's just us and Quilava. What do you know? It's just us and Quilava now. And you're out of here, Quilava. On that note, I'd say that just about does it for everything here on my end. So if you enjoyed this showcase here featuring Mewtwo from the Pokemon series, then be sure to let me know, like I said, down below. And let's get talking on what specific character from the workshop here should I tackle next. Well, as always, be sure to keep it tuned right here. And until next time, when we all meet again, I've been your host for today, Azure, and I am signing off. So be sure to stay tuned for even more, and I'll be sure to catch you guys all on the flip side. See you next time!